I'm at Carleton. I'm from Scituate, and I go to Boston University. I study biology and also physics. In Ecuador, in the jungle, I studied some leafcutter ants, which actually take leaves from trees and put it into their colonies, and then they transform that into a fungus, which then they eat the fungus. To get to the Amazon, it took us a full day of traveling. It took a plane ride, a 2-hour bus ride, followed by a 3-hour boat ride, followed by an hour on a windowless bus, followed by another 2-hour boat ride before we actually got to our camp. And when we were there, we had to wake up at 6 in the morning every day, and we didn't have hot water. We only had electricity for a few hours a day. We had lived in pretty rustic conditions. We got maybe 30 or more insect bites a day. There are parasites to worry about, dangerous ants that can cause you to keel over in pain, all sorts of things to worry about. And it rains, and you have to go out there whether it's pouring or if it's really hot. No matter what, you just go out there and you do it. But that makes it all the more rewarding. It's just so much fun to actually be doing something authentic and real and adventurous. So poverty is pretty striking in Ecuador, and a lot of people respond by hurting the environment a bit. For example, you can get a free tract of land just if you clear cut a certain amount of the forest surrounding your house. And so that's a bit of a problem. And then in the Amazon, local tribes have found they can make a lot of money by hunting the game there and selling it to more westernized people. But I'd say probably the much bigger impact would be the oil companies, which for every mile of road they build, they destroy something like 100 hectares of wood, and they cause these edge effects that just harm the overall diversity of species in the area. And by building these roads and these pipelines, they actually create a reason for people to move that far out. So you further destroy the rainforest by having people move there. And also, they have the indigenous people learn the Western ways from the oil people, and that causes them to live a more sedentary life, which is much more harmful to the environment than what they were doing before. So, now this is something of a dirty family secret, but my whole family are a bunch of nerds. And my sister and I really have my father to thank for this. He gave me science books to read when I was little. He had the publication of the American National Physics Lab. He gave that to me to read when I was 12 years old. He even had us watch Star Trek when we were little. So from the beginning, he's definitely had a major effect in shaping my interests. I'd love to thank my parents for all their support, both moral and financial, and my professors, and especially some of my teachers from when I was younger. My sister as well for being a great friend.
Okay.